Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today is actually the next day after my last unboxing video of the Coach sketch print Tabby 26, and I wanted to piggyback off of that video. It wasn't the most lighthearted video, but I do want to piggyback off of that video. I've been thinking about it all night, and I wanted to showcase some Dopamine handbags. Handbags that have been bringing me that extra joy into my life during dark times, times that are hard to get through. Every once in a while, a good handbag, if you're a handbag lover, I should say, a nice handbag or something that resonates with you can really give you that extra burst of energy to bring you out of a rut, even if it's just a little bit. I have still been feeling pretty down. I had to put some sort of makeup on my face a little bit, a little tinted moisturizer, because my eyes are still puffy. I got dressed a little bit more. And as you guys know, I did cut half of my hair off. So I've just been doing little things every single day to make myself feel better. Maybe I'll even cut my nails down, put some polish on, even though it doesn't last. I did a face mask on the first day of trying to dig myself out. I've been playing video games like an hour a day. I did start playing Lies of P again. So that's a whole different video. But today I do want to talk about Dopamine handbags. I don't think I'm going to do every single bag in my collection. I'm just going to show maybe a couple that are suiting me right now in this moment when I'm dealing with a lot of grief, sadness, and just mental overload and stimulation from parenting alone, from my husband being deployed and being in a place where I don't know anybody. I don't have any community, and I'm just like a first-time parent going through all of the 2s and 3s. He just turned 3. And dealing with all of this on my own in isolation. So let's get started. I want to start off with the newest bag to my collection and let you guys know that yes, I officially have decided to keep this bag, and it's on sale even deeper on Amazon if you're interested. As of right now that I'm filming this video, it is now 42% off on Amazon. This is the Coach Tabby 26 in the most recent sketch print. I got this, I ordered it on Sunday. It got to me on Tuesday, and I unboxed it yesterday. Today is Wednesday. This originally retails for $5.95, if I'm not mistaken. I purchased mine for $3.76, and as of now, when filming this video, I checked and it is now $3.46 on Amazon. So if you're interested, I suggest ordering from Amazon. You're not gonna be able to find this in the future. I think this is the last wave of sales. Amazon still has it in stock, but Coach does not sell this bag anymore. It was part of the summer sale, the most recent summer sale, and I think this was one of the first bags to go because I woke up at around 3 in the morning the day of the summer sale and decided to check it out, and I did not see this as part of the sale when I was looking. I probably would have got it, but I got my Western Tabby that day. But it's on sale right now on Amazon. It came factory wrapped. You can see in my latest unboxing. And because I was still in sadness, I was not very impressed by the bag when I opened it. And it has nothing to do with the quality or the beauty of the bag or anything like that. I think it is just because I was sad and very underwhelmed by everything around me, from food to my appearance to like life circumstances of myself with the deployment, military life, and all the things like that. I just lost my spark of life. So I didn't care about the bag when I unboxed it. It didn't bring me the joy that I usually get when I'm already happy and I'm buying bags. This was an impulsive purchase when I was depressed and crying late at night. So because of all the grief and all the deaths that have been happening in my life, after I cut the camera off, I really took the time to examine the bag, and I was noticing everything that was on here. And what makes this a dopamine bag for me is not just how whimsical it is with all of the sketch prints and Rexy and the pretzel and this cute little chicken, right? It's actually a texture thing. This part is embossed, and it has that texture of it being embossed. And this is smooth, it's painted, right? And then down here, if you look at the heart, it's painted, but the actual heart outline as well as this Only You here. That is all embroidered. So it's like a needle and thread feel to it. Along with this here snail, that is also embroidered, as you can see. So it's a lot of great texture in here. Things that you would think were painted are actually embroidered into the bag. The Rexy is embroidered, the NYC is embroidered, Big Apple is painted, Pretzel is painted. This is embossed leather here. And Love is painted and it's this font reminds me of video games, and you guys know that I'm an avid video game girl. So all of these things on here really sold me, and it made it one of those top dopamine bags. Because if you're a person like me who is I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but the texture of things really get to you. This is something that you might really like. Just feeling it and touching it, it brings me joy. And with all the death and grief and everything that I've been experiencing, seeing these things on the bag, I try not to cry, but it's like, sorry, y'all. I've been trying to like be my normal self for you guys. But seeing things like Bye Bye Butterfly and See You There, and there's a See You Again right here with a little star. See You Soon, Perfect Ending, things like that. It just, it wasn't until after I cut the video off that I was like, I can't send this bag back. I think there was probably a reason why I was pressed to get it in that moment when I was like super sad. But I didn't really I saw, I was doing different research as I usually do. And I saw people show this bag and do the close up, and I saw some of the things that were written on there, but it didn't really hit me until I realized how I was feeling and everything that has been going on the last couple of months. Holding it in my hand, feeling it, and seeing all of these different sayings on there, it hit different. Yeah, I had I think I want to say 4 deaths in the last month and a half. So yeah, I'll get through the video. But yeah, it's been about 4 deaths in the last month and a half for me. And it's just been piling up. So yeah, I couldn't bring myself to return this bag because of that. I started falling in love with it even more the more I wore it. And I put my strap extender on, and I also put my pink charm. This is one of my most dopamine heavy charms. I love it. It's super fuzzy and it's pink. So I really loved it. So I decided to hop in it. So this is actually my bag of the day. My stuff is in it already. And so it is a small bag, I would say. The Tabby 26 is a small bag, both the quilted and the regular. So it has my sunglasses in there in a soft case. I have my hand sanitizer, and that's it. That's all that's in the back pocket here. And then in the front, I have my keys to the truck, and I have my Essential Slim card case, which is the wallet that I told you guys I had been missing wearing, because I've been wearing a regular card case from the outlet for the last month or so. And I was really missing this color and this style wallet. So that does fit, but you can't fit much else in the front. So I have my car keys and wallet in one, then I have my sunglasses and hand sanitizer in the other. And here in the center compartment, I just have my lip care and things like that. So I have Blistex, I have a lip gloss treatment kind of a thing, and then I have my regular everyday lipstick. I get questions on this lipstick. This is the hot pink that I usually wear. It's called Love Before Breakfast by Gucci. This is it right here. So I always get questions on this particular lipstick whenever I wear it. Lots of compliments. It's Love Before Breakfast by Gucci. I usually get it from Nordstrom when I have Naughty Notes because it is kind of pricey. It's almost $50 per lipstick from Gucci. So usually when I have Naughty Notes, I usually just get a lipstick for free with my Naughty Notes, or at a heavy discount where I only pay $30, or I paid as low as $10 for it. So yeah, this is the very first Dopamine handbag that has been getting me through. I hopped into it right away, and I've been loving it so far. I would say this particular bag, you know, these tabbies, this one says it's made from genuine full grain leather. And I have noticed, I don't know if you can see it in the screen, but when I open it, it creases a little bit here. And I think chalk can sometimes be like the bag that shows the most wear when it comes to like the creasing and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, this is the first day I'm wearing it. I think it's really cute with the charm. I didn't really think I should wear it because it already has this really cute hang tag, but I put the charm on there and I didn't want to take it off. So yeah, this is my bag of the day. I'll probably be in it for a while, and I'm happy I decided to keep it for all of the reasons that I just mentioned. And next I'm going to show you another Dopamine bag that I have not worn yet. So there are a lot of handbags that I own. Reminds me of just how blessed I really am, right? There are lots of handbags in my collection now that bring me a lot of joy for different reasons, for different seasons. So I'm not going to go through all of them and show you why each and every one of them bring me joy. So I'll probably turn this into a series as I go along. But for now, if you are a creator and you would like to do this tag, you are welcome to do it. It can be a tag, I don't care. I would like to see the bags that are bringing you joy right now, especially if you're going through a hard time or if you've been through a hard time. You find that wearing certain items bring you out of it or bring you closer to getting out of it. I would love to see it. But I haven't worn this bag yet, and you already know what it's gonna be. It's another Tabby. It's my first regular Tabby in the fuchsia color. I like this bag because it is the fuchsia color. It's really beautiful and it has the gold hardware. This bag, I didn't really know why I was being called to it so much because I already have the fuchsia quilted Tabby 26. But I was looking at the diagram. Maybe I can find it again and put a picture of the diagram so you can see where I got the details. But I was comparing it to another Tabby, and when it had the arrows pointing at the bag, the arrow was pointing and it said refined calfskin. But when you open the bag, this one also right here, as you can see, I can take it out because obviously I'm keeping it, right? It says genuine full grain leather, which is, I'm starting to think is my favorite leather by Coach. But on that diagram, it did say calfskin. So because of that, I do believe that it is refined calfskin. It could be full grain calfskin. It could be both, right? I don't know. But it does have a different feel than the full grain on the sketch print Tabby. And it's different from the full grain on my Brooklyn and my Empire. This has so much of a sheen. When I put it in the camera and it's gleaming, it almost seems like it's like patent leather, but it's not. It's just a really great smooth leather. You can see the striations on the top, so you can tell that it's some sort of natural full grain. I got a few questions asking if it is calfskin, which is usually a softer leather, if it scratches easily. And it could be because I was depressed when I got that comment that I just didn't care about anything. So I took my nails and I scratched this bag just to see. Do not do that. That's me in a low mental state. Do not do that to your bag. But I was scratching it to see and nothing happened. I don't feel like this is something that is going to be easily damaged or easily scratched, which is different than I can say from my Western Tabby that I recently got. The first day I wore it, I did notice the scratch. It didn't bother me. I was able to rub it out a little bit, but that one is also natural full grain leather. So all of these natural full grain leathers are different in the way they're processed, I guess, but this does not scratch easily. It feels very durable. This feels durable as well, but first of all, I feel like chalk is kind of harsh on leather, the color chalk. So as you can see, you might have a makeup smudge on it. It wrinkles when I open it, and I would have to wipe that down more often because it's white. I'm not sure if the leather will crack. I'm so confident in Coach that I don't think it'll crack like paint or anything like that. But when I open this one, I don't see any of the wrinkling or creasing like I do on that chalk sketch print Tabby. But this one brings me so much joy. You guys saw me unbox this and you saw how hyped I was. There's a reason why certain bags live in your brain, because I went against getting this one and I got the quilted one. And I like that one. I kept it and I am keeping it. But something about this one, when I unboxed it, it just really lit me up, brought me so much joy, and I could not wait to wear it. It's very Barbie. It made me want to put myself together, put on some lipstick, some polish, all of the things to make me feel extra girly. I even started looking up pink shoes so I can super match with it. But I like both of these tabbies. I think it's a new bag style that I've fallen in love with because I've only ever had Quilted Tabby 26 and Quilted Tabby 20s. So these both are my first OG tabby styles, and I wouldn't mind having more of them. It's hard to compare them with the quilted tabby because they are different aesthetics and different types of bags, but I love these so much. This has become a bag that is full of meaning and memories and things like that for me. And this one is just super feminine and girly, and the leather on it is just so beautiful, and I love it with the gold. And it makes me feel like really beautiful and feminine even when I'm at my worst. So last but not least, a Dopamine bag that I've been reaching for a lot, especially when I know I'm in a down mood and I need something a little bit more whimsical. I've been reaching for my Kermit the Frog bag with my snail charm that lives on there. I wore this for, I think it was about a week or two before I moved into my Quilted Tabby backpack that I just moved out of. I actually had around July 4th, Mom and Grandma popped up because my son's birthday was the day before on the 3rd. So they flew in and got a rental car and came and knocked on my door. And I had hopped into this bag. I wasn't really sad around that point, but I was on my way to being sad. So I started wearing this bag. It was around the time we were having a lot of flooding and tragedy in Texas. And my town also got flooded, but nowhere near as bad as what you saw in the news. That happened in our surrounding towns though. So it was really close by and it was kind of hard to watch. I remember saying, before they came, they were like asking about the weather and I didn't know they were coming. It was a surprise. And I was like, yeah, it's raining. And I was looking out the window. I was like, yeah, the area is kind of flooding right now. But looking back, like I turned on the news and I saw the flooding that was happening in towns that are not far away. I was like, yeah, I feel kind of stupid for saying that it was flooding here because it was no match for what I saw on the news. But yeah, I was on my way to feeling sad because at that point, it was like 2 or 3 deaths that happened. And, I'm here by myself. I don't know anybody. It was just like really lonely. And I couldn't really talk to anybody about what was happening because there's no one person in my life who knows all of these people, who have passed away. So it wouldn't have, like, nobody could share in that with me, those feelings, because none of these people know each other. Nobody in my life has ever met any of these people, you know what I mean? So I was feeling isolated upon isolation. So this was like the first Dopamine bag that I reached for. I got this from Sunshine Fashion Love, also known as the Sewing Report. She makes twillies and different things on her Etsy shop. And ever since she sent me this, it's been living on this particular bag and it makes me happy. I put it on there in the springtime, but I haven't taken it off. It'll probably stay on there forever. I haven't thought about removing it. It's super cute. And I got this one for like $30 on sale at the Coach outlet in the spring. So yeah, Kermit the Frog bag was the very first Dopamine bag that I chose for this rough season of my life. And I've been wearing it off and on throughout the spring and summer. I just noticed some damage. I don't know if my nail scratched it or not, but up here, I don't know, you can see that. But yeah, I have 2 hang tags on here because I sold my Carry crossbody recently and I kept my hang tag because I had it personalized and I just kept it on there. Those are the bags that I've been reaching for, or I can't wait to reach for because I haven't worn this one just yet, but I think about it all the time. But yeah, at a point in my collection where I don't really see myself getting rid of anything else yet. I have been thinking about getting rid of like Dooney bag, my satchel, because it's too big. But so far, like everything that I have right now, it brings me some sort of joy in different ways, in different seasons. Say like fall season, Halloween, spring, summer, things like that for different instances. And I like everything that I have. Maybe I can make this a series and I can do this periodically, like once a season when I can show you all the bags that are bringing me super joy or bringing me out of a rut or something. Hopefully I won't have a rut all throughout the year. So far, it's been a really great year for me. Just this season, it's just been really rough emotionally. But yeah, this is like favorite dopamine bag right now, the Tabby. Not just this one, but both Tabbies are just awesome. But this one, it really resonates for everything that's been happening in my life so far. And it's bringing me a lot of positive vibes. And I'm happy that I got it. And I'm happy that I got it in the chalk one because I did like the black, but I know black bags aren't for me. I need something like lighter and brighter. And I feel like I can wear this in the winter as well when it's a little bit gray and cold, if it gets cold here in Texas. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to do this as a tag, you are completely welcome to. And I'll probably come back around and do this as a series. Maybe I'll even create a playlist. I will talk to you later. Bye.